they lie to you about how to actually build a powerful personal brand where you get to look gorgeous but also make so much money through not being influencer, not relying on brands, on brand deals, doing something weird, doing something crazy, but by monetizing your knowledge through coaching, mentorship, or an online business. So in this video, as I'm doing my makeup, I'm gonna share with you what most people don't tell you about building a powerful female personal brand that not only positions you as so gorgeous and you can be beautiful and hot and posting yourself going out and getting dinners and showing the lifestyle, but also monetizing it. So first things first is understanding that that type of personal brand will never come to you by following what's already viral. That type of personal brand will not come from ChatGPT. ChatGPT reuses what it already knows. It cannot come up with something different. But a personal brand that you get inspired by, a personal brand that you feel like you want to post and you want to show up, will never come from something that's already been done before. People are very spoiled. They don't want something they feel like they've already seen. But we do need your own perspectives. And I know that if you are watching this video, that you are already powerful. And what I mean by that is you might not think about it, but you know so much. You have so many skills that are already so powerful that people just want to know. And that's why part of you wants to build a personal brand, so you are known for your ideas and for what to do. But how to share those ideas is not by the kind of basic content strategy. Even my light fell off because it was like, no, we can't do that. Because when you follow someone's templated ideas, how can you feel alive by it? That is why no matter how much you watch, you don't feel inspired to create or to do. But you don't have to feel bad for it, and you don't put yourself down like, oh, I have so many ideas, but I don't understand why I just don't create them. Obviously, because your own personal ideas are not as good as a social media coach that says, do this to get a viral video. But once you do follow that viral video, guess what happens? It completely flops. And why does it flop? Because that video was not meant to make you go viral, but the creator talking about it. Because every single person has their own content, and to find that content style, there has to be a customized strategy for every single person. And that strategy will never come to fruition. It won't show itself if you are trying to be like somebody else. And that's why it's hard to stay consistent with content, because you're not posting from your heart, but posting based on what somebody else will like, what's popular, what you should do, right? And that's why your page becomes not even you. You look at your personal brand, you look at your page, and you're like, none of this is me. And I think that it's so important to have that as a woman, especially if you want a powerful personal brand, that you look at your page and you are obsessed with it. That it's not just a random page, but it's your page. And what's so crazy is that when you have that kind of page, people will treat it differently. They will feel it subconsciously without even knowing. They're gonna gravitate towards it. That's what will make high-paying clients, high-paying women, and audience like you and trust you and see you as the expert. You see, in the world of social media, we are experiencing a trust recession. Everyone wants to sell you something, everyone wants to pretend to be someone that they're not, but in reality, people just want the reality, and nobody really shows that, which is why you, as the owner of your own personal brand, have the power to do it. And how do we do it? By letting go of the big standards that you have for your social media that are actually keeping you stuck, and be consistent around the topics that you genuinely believe in. Now, how do we even even find topics that you genuinely believe in. Those topics come from meditating. Those topics come from taking a walk and turning off everyone's opinion about what you should do, about what you should not do, and follow your heart. When you are a creative person, you're gonna have this inner feeling that somehow you just know, and that's when it's your craft. Like, you can't explain it. That's why virality, and really big virality, is something that people, unless they feel it themselves, they just don't know. Like, you don't know what's gonna go viral, you don't know what's gonna work. That's why you need to have this mindset around trial and error and actually executing on whatever strategy you have. And I'm gonna do a eyeliner. They'll break in our program because I'm gonna do an eyeliner and I really love it. Like, elongates the eye. Girls, what is this? So thick. Okay, this is our eyeliner and I'm actually going to record. That's what will separate the personal brand that people scroll by versus the personal brand that people can't look away from, and they don't understand why, but they feel drawn to what you teach, what you talk about. And that's why it's fine to share your mindset tips. That's why it's fine to share what you believe in. That's why it's fine to share you going out with the girlies. That's why it's fine to share having dinner, your outfit, and being a business girl. I think that that is just so powerful as a woman to. Okay, so this is the look. I'm thinking I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer, but you can have the perfect strategy and you could have the best understanding but still not execute on it because you don't have someone in your corner who's willing to be like, hey, we're gonna do this, hey, we're gonna do X, Y, and Z, hey, we're gonna do this, and this. And that's why I can literally be that person for you. How? Because I have a coaching where I will literally help you create your own customizable strategy based on exactly what you are looking for, based on what you like. I've scaled accounts past 3 million followers. I've generated over 200 million views. Like, I know social media space. And then I will be in your corner with you during weekly calls to help you make sure that you're editing, that you're posting, help you get over mindset block, mindset things, and actually help you succeed on social media. So if you want to get it, you can book a free page audit so I can look over your page, see what you're doing, and if it even makes sense to work together. And if you want to get it, it's free Instagram page audit, link in the bio. So this is how it looks, and we're gonna go film some videos. I feel like I've recently been dressing like a princess, but I'm kind of like obsessed. Wait, let me show you. I'm gonna wear heels and go outside, and also I'm gonna blow dry my hair. But yeah,